It's an exciting time at Mount Soma, particularly after the October arrival of the Shilpi craftsmen from Chennai. The 8 Shilpis have been installing and refining over 50 tons of beautifully carved statuary from India. They have built dozens of pillars and columns, designed and molded window ornamentations, wall and ceiling borders, and come up with many inventive design concepts, more than we could possibly have imagined. The quality, vigor, and energy of their work is amazing. You really have to be here to see it and experience how they have transformed this building into a real work of art. Even when they move the colossal stonework into place, they move in concert with one another, chanting at the same time. As they move together, the chanting, which sounds like deep, primordial, guttural tones, actually tells them which direction and how far to move the stones. It's amazing to watch. Shiva Kumar, the supervising Stapati and our trusted advisor and consultant, is a fount of knowledge on the craft and the science behind it. We have learned so much from him. He is also an excellent project manager, budgeting time and personnel with expertise. It's obvious that his team respects him as we do. Ganesh Rajagopalan, whose voice you will hear on this video, has become our good friend, teaching us about building a temple and preparing for the momentous moment when the christening takes place.
In the olden days, they never built temples together. They built Vishnu temple separately. Like I told you, when you start a Yajnasala, northeast corner is meant for Lord Shiva. And likewise, there's a spot designated for each one of the deities. They built temples like that, dedicated to each deity. So they work like planets act with gravity. They have the power that they can share in some sense and make it all be powerful. And that's why it's necessary to put them in the prospective places and build them in proper places. So in nowadays, even in India, they have a hard time building multiple temples. They don't get space. Human beings have taken all over the place. It's very hard to find places like this. So they build temples, all put them together. Just don't have space, so just build them together. Everybody wants temple. Somebody wants to go to Shiva, somebody wants to go to Vishnu, somebody wants to go to Durga. Just put them all together. They do all these things like we do in this country. If you go to Indian temples here, we try to accommodate everybody, because there's a donor who says, I'll give money only for Durga. Somebody says, I don't want you to build only for Vishnu. I mean, this kind of thing goes all over the place. So everybody tries to accommodate, and that's why it's been happening like this. But you got a place and you want to build things differently. You're now building just a Shiva temple. So another time maybe you'll build a Vishnu temple. And so that's the way to do it. You want to promote the image and stick with it and say you're going to be strictly Vedic. You're going to follow it as well as you can. You're not going to take compromises no matter who says what says. The main tenet of Rig Veda is let noble thoughts rise in your heart.
We have met so many dedicated individuals on this project, and we are grateful for them and for all of you for your support.